Hi, my name is Wafae. I'm an e-commerce manager for our B2B2C business. I am part of the direct e-commerce team EMEA in our Amsterdam headquarters. The two main brands that we work with in direct e-com are JBL and HARMAN. What excites me the most, I would definitely say the product. Throughout my entire career, I've been lucky to work for companies and brands that I'm actually excited about. Before working at HARMAN, I remember actually having the very first generation JBL Extreme speaker, and that was maybe by far my favorite possession, let's say. And now to be able to work for the brand JBL is really, really, really cool. The best benefit is by far the discounts that we get. We have a very, I would like to say, generous employee offering. We have quite a generous family and friends plan as well. Whenever my friends ask me about, what should I get and help me in deciding or whatsoever, I always just tell them actually how I have it installed at home. And I really like the HARMAN brand for the home installations. My entire house is filled with basically smart speakers by HARMAN, and for being on the go, that's where I have my JBL speakers and headphones with me at all times. My primary position within HARMAN is being the e-commerce manager EMEA, and next to that I'm also a chapter lead for our Pride ERG in the EMEA region. And what it means to me is that I can bring my whole self to work, that I'm fortunate to work at a place where that is welcome and actually encouraged. It means a whole lot to me actually. Having to think of, I need to portray myself differently. I need to think of how do I present myself or how people think of me or whatever. That takes away a lot of the essence and the power that one can bring to their work. And I think the moment that you strip all that away and that you actually say to people, hey, you know what? Bring your whole self unapologetically, no matter how you identify who you are, where you're from, what your color is, the moment that we tap into the true power of what one can bring to their work, it's everything. Last year, I organized here in Amsterdam the first HARMAN spectator boat. I organized together with our ERG group an event here at the office. We have a beautiful office here, and on the 7th floor we have an amazing roof terrace with a view over the city. We organized an event with a pub quiz. It was a great success, and the week after it was followed by Amsterdam Pride with a camel parade, and that was amazing. Gathering people and colleagues together, members of the ERG, non-members of the ERG, allies. It warmed my heart immensely to see the joy that everyone expressed on that day. And I was actually quite proud to be able to have organized that. Pride Month to me means celebrations. I think it's very important to celebrate who we are, how we are, and also how we interact with each other. Originally, Pride Month started as a demonstration. This is the essence of Pride Month. And I believe that this is also still very, very much necessary today in the world that we live in. I always speak of your own circle of influence, and that's where everything starts. If you are able to influence and just kind of show your direct surroundings, your direct circle of influence of like, hey, you know what? It doesn't really matter what the identification is. This is still the person behind all of those layers. That is the essential point for me that it's all about. Bring yourself, bring your whole self. I think you can never go wrong when you stay true to your essence. So I believe that as long as you do that, you will be embraced. Just by growing up, becoming someone at peace with oneself, you also learn that, it's also okay when you don't click or match with some people. This will happen, and that is okay. That is also part of our growth. And with that, again, stay as close as possible to your essence, because that is what the true value of you is and what will essentially be celebrated and seen.